There's a version of you who never fails. It is waiting for you. That person is waiting for you. And the only thing that's stopping you from being that person is your monumental laziness. In the multiverse, in the many different versions of the universe that exist, there is a version of you that does those exact things. And he is a greater person than you can even fathom. You can transform yourself into that guy. Discipline is the key to success. If you cannot force yourself to do something you don't want to do, how are you ever going to put yourself through the suffering required for greatness? If you cannot force yourself to train when you do not want to train, if you cannot force yourself to work when you don't want to work, if you can't force yourself to not log into Pornhub or force yourself to eat right, how can you possibly ever become a monumentally successful person if you cannot control yourself long enough to do what must be done as opposed to what you feel like doing? The key component to masculinity is discipline. I train every day because it is difficult to train every day. I am that man, and it is more of a mental exercise than a physical exercise at this point. How can you ever outcompete me if I can force myself to do the things I don't want to do and you cannot? It's supposed to be hard. Life is supposed to be hard. You're supposed to suffer and smile through the pain regardless. Pain is the elixir of success. Pain for a man is one of the most important elements in becoming successful. You're only going to feel confident in yourself and feel happy when you've been through hell and come out the other side. The pain is required, and you'll often notice that people who are better than you are people who have suffered more than you have suffered. Instead, look in the mirror and say, thank you, God, for giving me one of the ingredients that is needed for the chemical concoction that is going to turn me into a superhero, because pain is an extremely important one. Everything about life as a man is war, which is why discipline is such an important thing, which is why you must take the pain and add it to the concoction to become as formidable as possible. Life is war. Life as a man is war. You need to wake up and view it exactly as what it is. Everything I want, this is a war and I must outcompete them. I want to be great. This is the beauty of life as a man. That is the beauty of life as a man, to be great.